Blessed Earth Strong, everybody. And I'm back today giving you some spiritual knowledge and downloads for your walk. For your walk, loves. If you're new here, hello to you. And my name is Vasori, the owner and operator of Visions by Vasori, an online Botanica, as well as the tutress of this channel. Now, my healing powers, just to let you know, are to uplift my feminine divine, as well as using the powers of nature and the powers that be to get us our desired effects to bring forth in your life. I'm self-taught and I'm also experienced by life, and that's the only way that I teach and give guidance, also by spirit. Now, the lesson for today is on the wheel of the year. The wheel of the year, guys, it is something that I've dived into since I am a eclectic witch, and I'm all about nature and vibing with nature and using nature to pull in my desired pull in the energy of nature to send out to get the things that I desire. I wanted to talk about it and give a lesson on the wheel of the year. Now, before I get started, I want to state to you, I see y'all. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you're new here, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and support as well. It will be greatly appreciated. Y'all like my shirt? Y'all know that's Maryland, right? With them two nines, honey. Oh, everybody love this shirt. But let's talk about the wheel of the year. I'm about to drop some gems on you. If you want to just listen to me, that's cool. If you want to write things down, that's cool too. Or you could save my video and go back to it later. Let's get started on this lesson of the wheel of the year. I do have my notes down below. So if you see me looking down below, a good tutor or tutress does not go without notes, okay? So, as you travel along your journey, you will notice that your magic naturally follows the turn of the seasons. Each of these correspondences to a solar event that is honored by either a holiday or what they call a Sabbath, which is called the Wheel of the Year. Now, the Wheel of the Year consists of 8 holidays or festivals that mark transitional times of the year. And this also begins with the midwinter. On the longest night of the year, the wheel slowly spins. It slowly spins as the barren winter land blossoms then into spring. And then during spring, it bursts forth into the harvest of summer. Then you have fall, which is where we're transitioning into now, which is my favorite time of the year, fall, okay? Although each holiday is celebrated in its own rights, there are 3 general truths to keep in mind when planning a seasonal altar from the wheel of the year. I'm going to tell you those 3. Number 1, the solstices. The solstices, which is the longest and shortest days of the year, and you will bid farewell to one half of the year and welcome the next in the solstice. Now, the equinoxes honor the balance of light and dark, and this is when night and day are equal in length. But number 3 is the cross-quarter days, which is preparing for a transition. And this is the midway points of each of the 4 seasons. Now, the holidays on the wheel of the year celebrate traditions that have been adapted from pagan cultures of ancient Europe. Now, these festivals are often called for great feast. They have village bonfires, large gatherings to honor the cultivation of community for survival as well as success throughout the year. Now, pagans were deeply tied to the land, and many of the festivals were held outside. Y'all know that, which is love earth up under their feet, and pagans walk on the earth, and they are tuned to nature. Now, even though this is a pagan influence, doesn't mean you can't add it to your work as an eclectic like me. I am an eclectic gray witch, and if it resonates, I'll apply. Okay? It all has to resonate for me. They have symbolic purposes that can bring meaning and intention to your seasonal altars as well as your sacred spaces. Now, as you follow the wheel of the year, you will want to create spaces in which to honor the traditions and transitions that attune your magic to the pulse of nature. Okay? These spaces will be your own, and the needs that you have, you will set it on that space, in that sacred space, and let it energize and get powerful. Erecting your altar also allows you to journey into a mindset through the seasons, and this will largely be influenced by this relationship that you carry out with your sacred space. It will require you to consider several factors, especially intentions, location, and foundation. Especially intentions, locations, and the foundation. All right? Now, the first step, in the first step in creating a sacred space is deciding on your intention. Deciding on your intention. Some questions that you should ask yourself would be, where are you on the wheel of the year? Where are we now on the wheel of the year? Where are you? Okay? What seasonal traditions or symbols speak to you and your individual practice? Fall speaks volumes to me. Fall is a renewing for me. Fall is like everything is about to renew in my life, the feeling of fall. Would you like to express gratitude for the abundance of the seasons, or perhaps honor a deity or a nature spirit as that intent? Is that your intention? Would you like to plan a ritual based on a quality that the season brings, such as growth or cleansing? Is that something that you would like to do? Perhaps you want to take advantage of the timing to perform traditions such as fertility spells, domination work, that type of thing. What type of work are you doing? In magic, intention is everything. Intention is everything. And your altar will be that much more effective if it captures the proper energy. Now, I want you to visualize this. I want you to meditate on it. I want you to write it down and journal about it. Then, and only then, will you begin to energize your intentions. Let's talk about what's next. Next is the location. Location is where your magical space exists, but knowing where you work your magic best is the key to making your sacred space work for you. Okay? Many times, your intention will help guide you to the best location. Many times. For instance, an offering to the fairies will be best placed where they dwell, right? Fairies will dwell outdoors, near a garden, in a forest, that type of thing. Take Oshun. You may want to do work outdoors or near a body of water if you're honoring Oshun. If you trying to do a confidence ritual, it might be best pleaded and set at your altar in a private space with a mirror, such as a bathroom or bedroom vanity. Okay? If heading outdoors or within nature, this will be the most powerful places to make for natural magic. Natural magic, like me. I'm a natural witch. I love outdoors. If you follow me, you know I go to the part often being a natural witch. I attune and I re-energize with nature often, and that will be one of my sacred places or sacred spaces aside from my spirit room in my home where my altar is kept. For me, nature is the trees, the birds, the sounds, the water is all I need to bring in the power and desires that I want. Location might prove a bit difficult too, sometimes due to other people or the weather for the location of being outdoors. But no matter your surroundings or your ability to access nature, most sacred spaces can be also modified so they are just as effective indoors as well as outdoors, right? Simply focus on the symbolism it means to you. The intention and the focus will still be there, but how it fits in your life is all on you. Now, once you have decided whether your sacred space will be out in nature or in the privacy of your own home, it is time to dive into the nuances of its location. Consider not only your intention, but how much space you will need, the privacy requirements of the space or the spell, whether it should be in full view of the moon or in the sun, and the direction it should face. Because the wheel of the year is based on solar events, it is a good idea to have the altar or sacred space situated in the east with the rising sun, unless you are calling upon a particular element or honoring of a deity or nature spirit. You may choose to face the altar in the cardinal direction of the ruling element or the season as well. Next, we're going to talk about the foundation of your altar. The foundation of your altar. And this will be largely influenced by its location. Now, for these spaces, for these types of spaces, I like to use decorative bowls, decorative trays to keep everything in place. You can have an array of options available to you. Almost any surface can be made into a sacred space or an altar. Fireplace mantles are great. In front of a chimney, on the ground, on the floor is great. That's where I hold a lot of my rituals. Bookshelves, tables, countertops, bedside tables, entryways, vanities, and the rim of a bathtub can accommodate as altars, right? If you plan to travel with your altar, you can even fashion a portable altar to take with you, which I do recommend. And I also sell them in my store. That's on visionsbyvasori.com if you're interested in one of my portable altars. Now, as the wheel of the year turns, your altar items will change with the seasons and the intents that correspond with them as well. However, I want you to keep in mind that elemental tools should be placed at their respective places on the altar to call the energy of the elements to your space. Now, some common altar items are altar cloths, themes or blades, candles, chalice or cauldrons, crystals, divination tools, figurines, statues, feathers, fireproof vessels, herbs, incense, petition papers, salt at times, depending on the intention, and wands. I will do another video on altar items, commonly used altar items, because I think you would want to know that, and the uses behind them on your altar. I'll do another video for that, so you can understand the meaning behind each tool in detail. And guys, that is the end of my video for the lesson. I didn't dive too deep, but I gave you just a brief on the wheel of the year. It's almost fall, baby. It's almost sweater time. My favorite time of the year. I love when the trees are changing colors. I love when just that crisp feeling in the air. I love the cleanness to it, the energy off of it. Fall has always been my most loved season. I am a fall baby as well. Maybe that, you know, y'all, my birthday coming up October. A mother needs something, honey. Y'all can send all y'all patrons to my P.O. box located in the bio. It's and then Friday is my anniversary. I just wanted to tell somebody that too. My 1-year anniversary is Friday to the hubby. My first year with him. We've been together 3 years though, but we've been married a year on Friday. Yep. But we got little plans. I don't know. I don't really know, but we're going to go to a movie, go out to dinner, of course, that type of thing. Me and my husband working on just saving and not overextending ourselves and doing too much at this time because we got a lot going on. I'm trying to open my business, my brick and mortar. Not trying. Y'all heard that? Not trying. Will, honey, speaking positivity of growth. But yeah, we trying to go a little light on doing a bunch of things like we used to do. I wanted to go to the mountains. Y'all ever been to Grandfather Mountain or what's the name of that? Grandfather Mountain, Blowing Rock, Chimney Rock. It's one of them two. I think it's Blowing Rock. But this is where, if you love the movie, oh my God, y'all, I totally forgot. What is that movie where they dance with Patrick Swayze? That movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. Something dance. That one. Where Chimney Rock is, I don't know if it's called, it's a lake. I forgot. Y'all got to Google it. I shouldn't tell you things where I can't remember it. But I do know that, you remember in the movie where he picked her up in the water and she fell in the water like that? That Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze, that movie. This is where he picked her up in the water. When I tell y'all, it is, I want to say Blowing Rock. I really want to say, I'm 80% sure it's called Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Y'all, it is so serene and beautiful. Then we thought about going to the beach. Everybody telling us something to do. I'm not a Myrtle Beach fan because that's where I'm from and it's not the same. So I go to Wilmington or Cure Beach, K-U-R-E. Now, the difference between Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Cure Beach or Wilmington Beach, North Carolina, the food at Myrtle Beach, they have way more restaurants. I'm talking about Calabash, Benjamin's Calabash. Google it. It's in Myrtle Beach. Stop playing with me. That is good. But as far as the ambiance, the beaches, how clean they are, I would go to Cure Beach any day, North Carolina, before I go to Myrtle Beach. So, yeah, I wanted to do that, but don't look like we're doing that right at this moment. We're trying to pull back a little bit from all the extras. And that's an extra, honey. I can live with it or live without it. And I don't want to drive no 3-4 hours either, so I'll stay home. Okay? But my anniversary is Friday. And I'm so happy about it. I'm so ecstatic. I love my baby. And then my birthday coming up October the 2nd. Your girl gonna be 45. Mother gonna be 45, honey. Oh. Oh, oh. Yes, so that is what we're planning on doing. And I'm happy about it. Guys, let me go. Thank you for listening to this. Hopefully you got a great view of the wheel of the year. Please like, support, and subscribe to my channel. It would be greatly appreciated. If you have anything to offer, any positive, uplifting comment, leave it down below. Please do not come into my space with any negativity. That's all I have to say about that. If you need anything in my spiritual channel, go to my spiritual Botanica. I got to get this right, y'all. Go to visionsbyvasori.com, where I offer everything for your spiritual walk, guys. Please like, subscribe, and support. It will be greatly appreciated. Yo, girl, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers real soon. That's all I'm going to say, real soon. Thank y'all for watching. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.